Welcome to Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad, a podcast where I, Kent Meslowski, for reasons of obsessive-compulsive disorder, force my friend Steve Ignat to watch Better Call Saul and then Breaking Bad in chronological order. This is Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
All right, so that was season 2, episode 3 of Better Call Saul, Amarillo.
Woo! Amarillo.
Turns out there's a sandpiper crossing in Amarillo.
Yeah, it was an interesting episode. Last thing first, Mikey is, I keep calling him Mikey.
You do.
I'm going to keep calling him Mikey.
They're gonna hate you.
And, no, I love him. Mikey is a term of endearment.
Nobody's calling him Mikey.
I don't give a shit. I'll just call him Mikey because I love him. I think he's great. So he is faced with a dilemma of what, because he needs some cash real bad. He's trying to help his family. So he's got this job where he basically has to delete somebody. And that's never cool, I think. I don't know. Hey, if any of you out there know anything about deleting people, don't bother calling in, please, because we don't want to know.
That's fair.
I don't want to be privy to that information.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Jimmy goes and sends the commercial, runs the commercial without getting a go-ahead. He's keeping Kim in the dark about it. Ugh, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. She knows your dark side. You need to be fucking truthful with her and shit.
She clearly knows some of it.
Yeah, well, yeah, apparently not all of it.
He
but
tends to self-sabotage a lot.
yeah, he does.
Not taking the job at first.
Well, you did take it.
And then doing the scam.
Mm-hmm.
And then doing something that could get him disbarred.
Right.
And then
Couple things
the
so far.
solicitation that could get him disbarred. So yeah, he's had a good week.
If you are a lawyer, leave a comment.
Legal Eagle.
And tell us if you've ever done anything that came close to getting you disbarred. We don't need details. We don't need to even know anything past your screen name. Okay, like just let us know. Hey, is that kind of a thing? Like, do lawyers usually get that close to the line or surpass that line? Gosh, yeah, damn, man, he could be doing so many things. Apparently, though, every time he ruins something or comes close to ruining something, it gets him better. I mean, it does good for him. So he's with his gut instinct on certain things. He's doing well. Of course, this is all written, but it's enthralling. It makes me. It sucks me right in. Yep. And that's something that doesn't happen with every program. Some programs I'm just completely disgusted with because they're not real, just not realistic enough. And my hat's off, which I wasn't even wearing a hat, but my hat's off to all the crew of this show because holy shit, if Breaking Bad is anything like this, I'm going to be happy watching that too.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. The attention to details is absolutely spectacular.
My anticipation of the next episode it's not overwhelming because I may have to pee beforehand.
What'd you think of the not having a dolly? How they made up for not having the dolly? They used the chairlift, gets the woman that he did the will for to be his actress.
Yep.
To play a poor old lady.
Fucking is brilliant.
Yeah.
It was very well done. It was very well done for portraying somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah, I liked it. Kim even said, "Yeah, this looks professional."
Mm-hmm.
And which, I mean, yeah, it's all in the storyline, but it feels so real. I like it. I'm impressed.
Dynamite. Let's see.
The shot at 2:30 in the morning that grazed the house.
Yeah, where'd it come from?
That Mike's daughter-in-law, grandmother or granddaughter's mother. So yeah, where'd it come from? If he was staying there all night, or was it the next morning that she called him?
Unclear.
So the timeline is a bit confusing, but
as far as we know, as far as she knows,
probably
there was no bullet hole there the night before.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we saw Mike watch over the house.
Yeah.
And there were no gunshots.
No. So
maybe it happened 2 nights previous and she just didn't notice until then.
Yeah, or maybe she's, hey, maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. And I think Mike handled it well. He looked at he's like, I believe you, which is what you tell somebody when you don't believe them because you know better. But she was flipping out. So I don't know.
Well,
maybe she's traumatized. Maybe she has some form of PTSD, and
she's a nurse.
Yeah.
She's not sleeping, so she could be hallucinating.
It
It's
could
entirely
be
possible.
Yeah, or a lot of things, like if you don't feel safe, a lot of those things will rear their heads as something else in your dreams or whatever.
So we couldn't get a hotel, so they stayed at his house.
Yeah.
So yeah, they stayed with Mike.
Yep. And I don't know if I would have done any differently, honestly. But now he got a call for the when and where, and he meets up with Nacho, and Nacho says, "Hey, I need somebody to disappear."
Yep.
And so that's how it ended. Nah, yeah, crazy.
Mike goes out of his way not to kill people.
Yeah. So his brother being there, Jimmy's brother being at the meeting in the morning was probably good for him. I get how his brother was like, hey, let's focus on integrity. Let's get this shit rolling right without doing any solicitation. And I get that. But then me being as paranoid as I would be in a situation like that, hey man, I try not to do anything that involves rules. If rules are involved, I don't want to play the game. That's not my thing.
Well, you're not a lawyer.
Yeah.
Jimmy is a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
There are all kinds of rules that come with being a lawyer that go beyond the law.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of things that can get you hung up and disbarred.
Yeah, I could not ever be a lawyer. It's one of those things that I couldn't do. Hats off to all you that can pull through on that stuff.
2 episodes ago, you were like, "Fuck all lawyers. I hate all lawyers."
I didn't
now you're
say
like,
that.
Hats off to you. You guys
I
are
never
some
said
swell,
that.
You're some swell characters.
Never
you know that?
said fuck off to the lawyers.
I mean, effectively. That's basically what
I
you're
didn't.
But you changed your tune in a mere 3 episodes. You saw the Coca Bolo desk, and that was enough to...
Well, I saw the Coca-Cola desk, and I thought, damn, I would rather have Rosewood, because Rosewood is finer.
Yeah, I know. You hate Mercedes and Coca Bolo. You've got...
I have an appreciation for different...
Such fine taste that apparently impossible to please. So.
Yeah, well...
Ed Begley Jr.
Pissed.
Yeah, he called it presumably 11 or midnight and yelled at him over the phone.
Yep.
And invited him curtly to a meeting.
Yeah, 8 o'clock in his office.
Which is too early for a meeting. I would reschedule that.
Hey, can we reschedule?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, jeez. All right. Bring Aaron, the assistant lawyer person. Aaron, I forget what year of law she's in, but she speaks a little bit too quickly.
Oh, Erin's the girl that offered up the paperwork.
Yeah, she's the Davison, Maine lawyer.
Yeah, what do you call that? I guess lawyer in training, maybe?
No, she's a lawyer.
Oh, okay, she's a lawyer.
She's just I forget, she's early on in her lawyering career.
Oh, okay.
Didn't see anything involving the car this episode.
No.
So presumably the Mercedes works for him.
Ugh, gross. Why? I can have my opinions, damn it.
What else happened this episode? There was the production of the commercial. There was running of the commercial.
Yeah.
They figured out that Sandpiper was likely intercepting their mailers.
Yeah, likely. You can't prove it, though.
And they targeted an ad to come out during Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, that was it. Murder, She Wrote, Matlock. They were on back-to-back at like midday back in the 80s, I think, during their first syndication. Which you know what? I probably know way too much about Matlock and Murder, She Wrote.
So in Better Call Saul, the show that we're talking about, the commercial works.
Yeah.
The commercial gets huge responses.
Oh, it was nearly tear-jerking.
And compare Jimmy's commercial to the Davis and Maine commercial.
Yeah.
Did you ever stop to think that swirl in the commercial was like agonized over?
Yeah. They said there was a lot of talk about it.
Meetings about the speed of the swirl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Hypnosis? What?
Was that some sort of clue, perhaps, for Jimmy that they're pretty big on all the details?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the idea that he thought that he could get away, and then he was like, you know what? I'll just ignore needing oversight.
I think he got impatient. At the beginning of the episode, he's like sitting at his desk and biting the proverbial bullet, I guess, for whether or not it's going to be rejected. So he's like, all right, you know what? I'm taking matters into my own hands. So he didn't want to wait for everybody. I think that's what's going on.
But he's not a partner. It's not his law firm.
No, it's definitely not.
These are decisions that are made way above his head.
Yeah.
And he just took it upon himself.
Right. And I see that. That's messed up.
Insubordinate.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was what was going on when it was going on. I was like, oh, what are you doing? I don't know what's going on. But then, yeah, it kind of showed its face. And I'm like, yeah, probably not the way I would have done it. Just out of respect.
Remember, Kim just said everything that Jimmy does reflects on her.
Yeah. Oh, God.
She just said that.
Okay.
And he went right ahead and was just like, yeah, but I know better. I've got it down. Yeah. I've got a plan.
I don't know if that doesn't come back on her.
Yeah.
But
God forbid. So, all right, how about this? Who do you think Nacho wants killed?
I don't know. He said there's a guy, and maybe a cop, maybe somebody else within the show. Or maybe that's how we introduce a new person. Maybe it's there we go. Maybe it's somebody from the other side of the story. Maybe it's somebody from Breaking Bad. That
you wouldn't know.
I don't know yet.
You still won't know.
Well, then that's good. That's cool. Maybe
you're going to have like a bunch of realizations.
Oh, and that'll be wonderful.
If this works out the way I'm hoping it will. When you watch Breaking Bad, you're just going to go, oh, shit.
Oh, that's what a badass motherfucker that guy
like
is.
A lot. That's going to be
fucking great. Yeah. So, okay, that's my prediction.
Curator the experience. Get back in your box.
Probably little shit's gonna come back Kim's way, and Chuck's gonna be like, I told you so. And the guy that gets snuffed is from the Breaking Bad universe.
A Breaking Bad guy gets snuffed.
Or he doesn't.
Or it doesn't.
Maybe everything gets botched. Because everything Mike has done so far has been really good. Like, it's always ended up really well. So, I mean, nobody's 100%.
Nobody's 100%, but Mike is a professional.
Yeah, Mike is a professional, but even professionals fuck up. So, I don't know.
Not in the movie The Professional.
I'll be eager to see the next episode and see what happens.
But unfortunately, Mike is not played by Jean Reno, so he's fallible.
Okay.
If you haven't seen The Professional...
No.
Really? All right. Well, at some point in the future, we are going to do a podcast where I forced Steve to watch The Professional and see Natalie Portman at 11 get trained into an assassin. What else is going to happen? Somebody is going to be killed.
Yeah.
The next episode is entitled Gloves Off. Does that give you any idea?
Yeah. Gloves off. I don't know.
Season 2, Episode 4 is entitled Gloves Off, and we will check back in after we see that one. Check you later. Take it easy.
Take it easy, guys.
Take you later. Check it easy.
Bye.